Hi, so today I'm going to show you how to decorate a Christmas wreath. The first thing that we're going to do for a wreath is we're going to fluff it, because this is what this looks like whenever you take it out of storage, doesn't it? This doesn't look real at all. I mean, it's artificial, so we can only do so much. So we're going to fluff this. What I'm going to do next is I have this kind of ribbon that's like, I don't know, it's got these designs on it and it's sparkly. I'm going to make a bow out of that, and then I'm also going to make one out of like this sheer kind of, can you see me? See-through stuff. So, here we go. Now we got our bows made. This one is the sheer one, and then this one is the one that covered me in glitter. I guess I used this last year, but see how like the tails are different? Like this one is a little bit shorter and this one's kind of longer. I'm glad that happened, because I'm not going to be putting the bow right here. I'm going to be putting it like to the side a little bit. So what that'll do is that'll give me some color like this way. Those are tied together, and we're going to fluff this now. So now our bow is all done. I'm going to start kind of right in here. And what you do is this, I just take these branches in here and I just kind of curl them up. So you go back through and you just fluff it up a little bit more, make it look a little bit prettier. So what happens whenever you use the two kinds of ribbon is it makes like a really big bow, but there's like these glittery parts, and then there's just like the sheer red that'll shine through, which I kind of like to do that because I feel like if you use too much ribbon that has glitter on it, it's all like as soon as you walk past it, you get blind because you're, it's awful. We've got these tails going all over the place. What are we going to do about that? I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to bring this one down here, and I'm just going to weave it in and out a little bit. You don't want it to be too perfect because ribbon just kind of does its own thing anyway. So we'll just follow this along with the other one. But I'm going to kind of tuck this underneath here. And this one, make sure the glittered side is facing out. This one, I'm going to let it stay up here a little bit. And then this is that long one that I was telling you about. We're just going to drape this down. Just tuck it in and out if you need to. And then I'm just going to make this kind of wavy here. As you can see in the background, my tree is fluffed and this wreath is not. So, I got some of these branches last year. They were in a big cluster. I think this is like, I don't know. There was a lot more to this. So, I got a small one that has 3 things, and then this one has 5. Well, since we got all this open space here, guess which side this one's going on. So, I don't know if there's like a proper way to do this, but I have never had these fall out. I just like jam them in there. So, we'll put this one like right in here. Kind of take the stem and cover it with the bow. And then this looks awful just sticking out like this. So I'm gonna tuck it down in here. And then just let this one kind of go down a little bit. I bend them a little bit so they go with the wreath. Put it under the bow. This one looks okay there. And then for this other one, I'm just gonna already curl them down a little bit. And then we're going to stuff it up in here. And then pull this ribbon out, just so it shows. I have a couple more of these branches, and I'm just going to shove these in and kind of mix them in with this stuff. So I'd probably take this and put it in here a little bit. And then kind of make it like weave them in with each other. Then take this small one and put it up underneath here. Then bend some, if you need to, bend branches around it. I don't even know what these are called. I mean, I see people, they have them in their house all the time. But I got a centerpiece that had a bunch of these on it at Goodwill. And like, it had, I don't even know. What is this? Pine? So, I think the centerpiece was like $1. And I got a whole bunch of different kinds of branches, but I just picked these out because they were easiest. So we're gonna add those to it. And this has a long enough stem, it should just stay in there. If it doesn't, pull out your hot glue gun. Okay, so now that I got all that done, as you can see from my tree, I have like tons of colors. Well, this is just red. I'm gonna bring in some of this lime green. And I'm not going to make bows out of it. I'm just going to take this and probably cut it off about here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody will see it. So that's probably, I would say, a foot long section. And I'm just going to take it and go behind here. And if you need to, get a tree branch and stick it in there. And then I'm just going to wrap it in here. It's easier to do it after all these branches are in here, so it's not like all the ribbons on the bottom and then you have all these branches in the way. So then I'm just going to take another section and I'm going to cut it in a fishtail. And then this is a shorter side, so I don't know, this is probably like maybe 9 inches. So I'm just going to stick that up in here. You're probably wondering why I didn't do anything at the bottom. Well, you probably could, but this is like a big arrangement by itself, so I'm gonna let it go. Pretty much the last thing that I'm gonna do to make this fit in with the rest of my Christmas decorations is I got this ornament last year, and this is a Christopher Radko ornament, and it's got pretty much all the same colors that I used in my tree. Now, this is a heavy ornament. When I say heavy, I mean, I'm gonna hook this in here with 3 hooks, okay? So I got this longer one, and I figured I'm just gonna like take it and make it a centerpiece right here in the middle of the wreath. So that'll be nice. Oh, my arm's in the way. Here, why don't we do it this way? So it's gonna be like that, and I don't know, I might add some more stuff here. We'll see. So I tried some different things to see if I could fill this in a little bit more, but nothing was working. I don't want to overdo it too much because, like I said, this is like a big arrangement at the top here. So all I really did is I took another one of those little branch things and I just stuffed it in here. And since it's facing down, the branches kind of catch it, and then just bring the ribbon there. So that fills it in a little bit. I mean, it doesn't need to be filled in. You could probably put pine cones or something in there. So I hope you enjoyed watching. You don't have to use these colors. You can use any colors you want to. You don't have to use these branches. You don't have to use big ornaments like this or anything. It's just what matched this year. So I hope you found it easy. I hope you do it. I hope it looks great. And I'm going to hang it up on the wall, and then I will show you some pictures of it. Okay, bye.